Mike Lindell was canceled by Fox News not too long ago. He is infuriated. I wanted to listen to what he had to say about his cancellation by Fox News. Fox's defense is he's not paying his bills. That's why they stopped running his ads. If he just paid his bills, they'd run them again. But Mike says it's a cancel culture thing, so let's hear the guy out, okay? He went on Steve Bannon's podcast, The War Room or whatever, to talk to him. Download.news Twitter account had this video, and I really appreciate them doing what they do. I would really, really appreciate it if they didn't cut it into vertical aspect ratio and also didn't put a gigantic watermark right across the center of the video. But beggars can't be choosers. Let's give this a listen.
Okay, fine. So you're saying that this is all a lie. You've paid him up, and this is purely because you're so well known in Iowa. You're known as a Trump surrogate, and they just don't want to have you on Fox over this vital, critical weekend. Is that?
So Mike Lindell says Fox News canceled him and stopped running his ads, not because he didn't pay, but because they just don't like that he's speaking the truth. Fox News, right?
Well,
basically, your case.
I would say it's a combination of three things. They don't want. Yes, I'm a big. When you see me, you think Donald Trump, and the Iowa's the votes on Monday.
I don't think Donald Trump when I see him. I think a few crayons short of a box. That's what I think. There's something not right here, honestly. I don't know what it is. Is it? I don't know. Like, is he still addicted to stuff? There's something not right in this guy's life to this day. And I honestly have no clue how he went about getting a billion or multi-million-dollar company, $100 million company that way.
On Monday. Also, right up to the election, everybody, my ads are on Fox every day, and you're seeing me, and they go, hey, we're not going to put up with it this year. We're leading up to the election. And the other thing could be we had Lou Dobbs last Monday on Lindell TV, and his first interview was Donald Trump.
So, okay. Who cares? Sure. Interview anybody you want. Nobody cares. Go nuts. He's got this persecution complex. Or he knows anytime something bad happens to him, he can cover it up and pretend it's not happening and blame cancel culture. And I will prove that to you in a minute. Just keep listening here.
Maybe they're afraid of competition, Steve. I gave that a thought too.
Fox News, afraid of Lindell TV's competition for them. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I actually came across this guy, this YouTuber. I thought it was pretty good. He was commenting on Mike Lindell's precarious position at Fox News, having all of his ads shut down and everything. The dude's YouTube channel is Brent Terhune, Terhune. Brent, Terhune, Brent Terhune. So check that out if you like what you see.
So I just seen on Fox News that they're not going to let Mike Lindell sell his mind pillows no more. And
the gall.
That pisses me off. What on Flat Earth is going on?
I love it. What on Flat Earth? That's fantastic, right?
First they fire Tucker. Then they fire my favorite pillow salesman. Well, I'll tell you what, Fox News. You go ahead and pull about 13 more of these little stunts, and I'm done. He's fighting for our freedom. It's because of him I'm able to sleep at night, both literally and the other one.
It was satire, right? Quick interjection. This won't take long. If you like what I do, it would be awesome if you guys checked out my Patreon. All links are in the description, of course. Okay, back to the video. I think it was satire.
You go ahead and name another Christian election-denying pillow salesman that even had the balls to stand up for your rights. You can't do it.
I don't know many pillow salesmen, though.
He's a patriot. That's what he is. He's the Alex Jones of bedclothes. And
I'll give him that one.
They hate him for it. He's like if Jesse Ventura wanted you to have really comfortable jammies. All he wanted to do was deny elections and sell you a $60 pair of slippers, and they won't let him.
Seriously, his towels are actually very expensive. He gives these ridiculous, massive discounts and pays promo codes and everything else. And when all those discounts are applied, he's charging basically exactly the same price as every other towel on the market. So you can buy a set of towels, washcloths, and everything for $40 on Amazon. And it's the exact same price for Mike Lindell. Seriously, I went and looked this up not too long ago. Oh, by the way, these pillows that Lindell sells, they have special MyPillow 2.0 technology. It's technology that did not exist when MyPillow was started as a company, and he's integrating this new technology into his pillows. I'm not even joking. You think I'm joking? That's 100% real. He says that. He's got MyPillow 2.0 with advanced technology for slippers, towels, blankets, and robes and pillows and the whole 9 yards.
You remember this day. The next time you want a set of nice sheets to sleep in and or wear. You remember this the next time your dog wants to take a nap and you got to look your little pooch in the eye and say, there's no more dog beds. MyPillow went out of business. You should have counted your blessings when you had them. But no, now you're wide awake at night counting sheep, which is what you people are.
That's funny. I love it. That's really good. Again, Brent Terhune, Terhune. Check him out. He's pretty funny if you haven't seen him before. Anyway, Lindell has been on like a spree lately talking about how persecuted he is. Of course, this is just like one more thing in a long line of persecution that this guy has suffered, right? He went on with Lara Trump early December 2023 to do an interview with her. Listen to what he says here, because I think we're about to catch him in a lie. Quick note before we continue, I'm writing a book about my experiences inside the religion of Jehovah's Witnesses. I cover the culture and doctrine. It's understandable even if you know literally nothing about the religion, so I'd appreciate if you gave it a read. To find out more, go to owenmorgan.com/book. All links are in the description, of course. Okay, back to the video.
I've financed lawsuits, people on the ground. I put $50 to $60 million, every dime I had, into this bucket. Now you have my personal bucket here where I don't have any money left, but to put over here. But then you have MyPillow. Now MyPillow is an employee-owned company that was.
Yeah, when he says he's putting his money in different buckets, he better be. That is a legal requirement. If he asked for donations for like election-related whatever, and then he spends it on keeping MyPillow afloat, that's called wire fraud, and he will go to jail for a long time. Jim Baker went to jail for 7 years. He's sentenced to 15 for wire fraud, among other things. And he ended up winning on appeal after 7 years. The judge in his case, basically, in Jim Baker's case, he said, you are a stain on Christianity, or basically, what was it? He said something like, you make Christianity look bad. Because you're just taking advantage of people, obviously, committing wire fraud and everything. And he claimed that that was Christian persecution against him. These people are like perpetual victims, is the point. They're obsessed with the idea that they are the victim in every situation. So Mike Lindell better be putting these money into different buckets, or he'll end up where Jim Baker was.
To put over here, but then you have MyPillow. Now MyPillow is an employee-owned company that was sued by the machine companies, saying that there was a marketing plan for them to make money, even though they've lost hundreds of millions of dollars. They haven't got none of my employees. Like I say, it's employee-owned, and I had to make a decision 2 months ago, Laura. Our lawyer bills at MyPillow were $2 million a month to fight these frivolous lawsuits. Wow. And I said, this is ridiculous. So I talked to the lawyers. I said, I got to go with other lawyers that are a lot less, which is about a tenth of that.
Okay, so Mike Lindell is facing down a lawsuit with Dominion right now. Dominion and Smartmatic are suing him, or maybe it's just Dominion right now. I'm not sure. Anyways. It's $1 billion lawsuit. They're suing him for $1 billion, and they will almost certainly win or settle with him out of court. This is the lawsuit that came against Fox News, forcing them to pay $750 million or whatever it was in damages because they lied about Dominion and Smartmatic and stuff. Oh my God. So Mike Lindell's in bad shape, real bad shape, right? So he's paying $2 million a month, apparently, allegedly, if you can be believed, for these lawyers to cover him in this lawsuit. Oh, I'm sorry. $2 million a month for these lawyers. And then, apparently, he downsized because he didn't need lawyers that cost that much. He got lawyers that cost $200,000 a month instead. Awesome.
Is about a tenth of that. So that made the news. Now, when that happened, we got debanked. Our merchant server said, you have to go. We're going to put a hold on because we don't believe you're going to mail people their pillows when we do every day in real time, all this stuff. So it's been very hard the last couple months, but we pray every day. We get through it.
Okay, so what he just said was that the media lied. He claimed that he was paying $2 million a month for lawyers originally, and he found better, cheaper lawyers. He didn't need those big, expensive ones, so he just went with a cheaper set, $200,000 a month instead, okay? That is still an obscene amount of money that is unfathomable. But all right, $200,000 a month, great. And then he says, as a result of fake news against him, because he was the target of persecution. They said that he didn't have the money to pay his lawyers, and they were afraid he wasn't going to send people their pillows and stuff. As a result of that, he was debanked and all this other junk, right? It'd be super embarrassing if there was a video of Mike Lindell speaking that completely contradicted what he just said, wouldn't it?
All the lawyers we have for MyPillow and myself in the lawsuits with the lawfare with Dominion and Smartmatic, they just filed in federal court that to drop us as our attorneys. And
it sounds like that was Mike Lindell's doing. Then go on.
And this comes from the lawfare basically, and from the media. The attack.
God, so many buzzwords in here, right?
From the media, the attacks on MyPillow, what American Express did, just devastating our credit, and we have to. I can't pay the lawyers. We can't pay. There's no money left to pay them.
It sounds to me like Mike Lindell is the one that told everybody that he didn't have money to pay the lawyers. This dude just flat out lied to Lara Trump's face and the audience. He must think they are the stupidest people alive, the people that watch him and believe everything he says.
And I said, this is ridiculous. So I talked to the lawyers. I said, I got to go with other lawyers that are a lot less, which is about a tenth of that. So that made the news.
So it made the news, and it was just fake news because he really did have the money to pay him. It's just crazy expensive. This dude's a joke. And here's the underlying point behind all of this. Dude's in bad shape. Okay, real bad shape. The guy, in my opinion, is at the point now where he's likely, in my opinion, he's going to liquidate his company. I think he's going to liquidate MyPillow and pay off all the debts and the whatevers and keep $1 million for himself. Does he even have $1 million? I don't know. I don't know how much the guy's got. Maybe nothing. And when it's all said and done at the end of the day, this guy is done. I thought he was in bad shape before. This is a whole new ballgame, in my opinion. I think that he's been hiding how bad MyPillow is doing, and we're just getting little glimpses of it through his absurd, positive perspective. Is MyPillow a public company? No, it does. MyPillow is not a public company. Apparently, I didn't think it was. I mean, Mike Lindell has tried to sell stocks of MyPillow before. Not even that long ago, he talked about selling stocks, making it go public, which would be a gigantic pump and dump scheme, of course. Anyways, it's just an embarrassment, man. I feel bad for him, honestly. He is a complete scumbag, obviously, but you gotta feel bad for the dude, right? When he's in such a bad position as the one that he's in right now. How can you not feel bad for somebody like that, even if he's the absolute worst? Let me know what you think about it in the comments.